Hey, Sugar Drama here, and today I was going to talk about a subject that I get asked an awful lot of questions about in common, and that's energy while on TRT. I said in my first video that when I took TRT for the very first time, after a couple of days, all of a sudden it felt like unicorns and rainbows, okay? And that was because of a good night's sleep. And basically, that's what TRT does for you. You know, you're gonna feel rested and you're gonna feel muscle recovery. And that's the energy you're gonna obtain on TRT. There is no, synthetic false sense of energy that you have. If there was, and you look at guys dosing regimes, and most of the regimes that I see people dosing themselves is once every other week, once a week, or once every 3 days. If you gained a synthetic or a false energy from TRT that was, just made you feel like you had bountifuls of energy, those guys are on those 2-week doses where they shoot themselves on Friday and they're way high for the first couple of days. They couldn't sleep. There's no way you'd be able to go to sleep. The energy that you receive from testosterone replacement therapy is that of feeling like you had a good, peaceful night's sleep and that your muscles recovered from the activity that you've undergone. Now, on TRT, can you increase your muscle mass? And increasing your muscle mass, therefore decreasing the amount of fat in your body, and is that going to give you more energy? Absolutely, no doubt. As you increase muscle mass, as you decrease the amount of fat in your body, you are going to feel more energy. So it's going to help you there, okay? And then if you add in a good nutrition plan into that, are you going to feel like you have even more energy? Absolutely. And guys, I'm not a purist, okay? I was at the grocery store today buying pretzels. I eat clean majority of the time, but not all the time. And I still have that energy that I feel is better from having, a good nutrition plan and a good workout program on TRT, okay? So anybody who's out here who's telling you that, you're going to give yourself a shot at TRT and all of a sudden you're going to feel like you can kick through plate steel, I'm really suspect on that. I don't know anybody else who actually gives themselves a shot, who feels that. Most of the people, if they're being honest with you, are going to tell you that what testosterone replacement therapy does for you is improves your sleep quality, and improving your sleep quality and improves your recovery while sleeping. And then you wake up and you don't feel all beat up, and you feel like you got a good night's sleep and you felt like you recovered. And that's the energy that you have. And then the rest of it's up to you. Improve your nutrition, start a healthy workout plan, do the things that you need to do to start adjusting some of those other life habits of yours that have maybe fallen by the wayside because your testosterone was low, and start, putting your life back in place. So I hope that helps. There's an awful lot of questions I get in comments about, testosterone energy, and there is no synthetic energy that comes out of testosterone. It's all about you. If you're not motivated, if you're not disciplined before you take TRT, it's not going to turn you into the most motivated, disciplined person on earth once you give yourself a shot. It's just not going to happen. There's a part in here that's about personal accountability. This is about, correcting a part of your physiology that isn't where it needs to be, but then the rest is up to you. And again, like I said before, I know people who take way higher doses than I am and are skinny as a minute, and I know people who take way higher doses than I am and they're big as a house, but they have other things in mind that they want to do when it comes to TRT, and it's about the quality of their life. Don't blame them for it. I think that what I promote the most is having a healthy lifestyle and being healthier, so that as we make our way into our older years in life, that we have a greater chance of being physically fit and being able to enjoy those things, reap the benefits of a lifetime of work. So, TRT, no false sense of energy. You're going to get a good night's sleep. That's about the most you can look forward to out of that. There are some people who say, and I know a few people who say that TRT kind of helped with cognition. They were cloudy in their thoughts, and taking TRT kind of helped, focus them better. And that's a form of energy that you could talk about. But it wasn't to the point where they felt like they went from, the average dude to a genius overnight, okay? So there is no false energy that you derive from taking TRT. It really is going to sum up to a good night's sleep and feeling rested and relaxed and ready to go at it the next day. And I hope that's the approach you take. Use the TRT to prepare yourself to go at it the next day. Live the healthiest lifestyle you can, and just improve yourself. So I'm Trick or Trauma. I hope that helps with any questions you guys have about that. You guys have a good week.